Jai Gurudev, Namaste. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin with the question that lies at the heart of this dialogue. Why is cow's milk, curd, and ghee considered so central to Indian religious rituals even today? Yes, Jai Gurudev, Namaste. It's a beautiful question that touches upon the soul of Sanatan Dharma, even in today's age of mechanization, digitization, and haste. Cow's milk, ghee, and curd are indispensable in every major religious ritual from yagyas to abhishekas. Why? Because the cow is seen not just as an animal but as the embodiment of purity and nourishment. Cow's milk is considered sattvic. It enhances clarity of mind and supports meditative states. Ghee made from cow's milk is a fuel for the fire of the yajna, symbolizing the offering of our ego to the divine. Curd used in various shadows, spoke, pachara, pujas, carries the blessings of fertility, cooling, and sustenance. Yes, and let me add a layer from the Vedas. In Rig Veda, cow is called Aganya, one who should never be harmed. Our Puranic literature, Upanishads, and Dharma Shastra speak of the cow as the mother of civilization and her milk as Amrita or nectar. From Krishna's is but a stories to Shiva's Nandi, from Dattatreya's cow companions to Kamadhenu who fulfills all desires. Cows are central to the spiritual metaphors and lived rituals of Bharat. Now, in a world bustling with urban life and professional demands, what would you say to those who feel disconnected from these values? That's the beauty of Sanatan Dharma. It adapts without diluting its essence. Yes, people today are busy with offices, deadlines, and digital lives, but as His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji says, even one step in the right direction brings grace. If one cannot serve cows daily, special occasions like Gopashtami, Krishna Janmashtami, Radhashtami, or even birthdays of yourself, your family members, or Gurudev become powerful moments to engage in Gau Seva or cow service. Absolutely, you may not be able to clean the Gaushala or feed cows every day, but offering grass, jaggery, or feeding fodder on Ekadashi, Dwadashi, or any special tithi connects you with Dharma, financial donations, volunteering for Gaushala upkeep, or even spreading awareness about cow protection is Gau Seva. The Bhagavad Puran says serving the cow washes away sins and brings mental peace. How does the Sri Sri Gaushala at the Art of Living embody this philosophy practically? Yes, Sri Sri Gaushala is not just a shelter, it's a living temple of compassion and ecology. Every cow here is treated with reverence. Many are rescued from slaughterhouses or abusive environments. We care for them through Ayurvedic diets, Vedic chants, Panchagavya therapies, and love. Gurudev's vision is that Gaushalas must become centers of education, healing, and spirituality. When a person spends even a few minutes near a cow with a calm mind, their energy shifts. Also, here at Vedic Dharma Sansan, we offer courses, temple rituals, homas, and awareness campaigns centered around Gau Seva. We encourage people to dedicate at least one festival or personal milestone each year to cow service, be it through annadan, food donation, vastradan, or offering cloth or seva with one's own hands. There is often a debate about symbolism versus practicality. What is your response to those who dismiss cow service as merely emotional or outdated? That's a beautiful question. Our ancestors didn't just emotionalize the cow, they deeply understood ecological, medicinal, and spiritual science. Cow dung is antiseptic, urine is used in Ayurvedic medicine, and milk products support cognitive health. In today's language, cows contribute to carbon reduction, organic farming, and sustainable living. When we protect the cow, we protect soil fertility, traditional health, and spiritual awareness. This isn't emotion, it's ancient wisdom validated by modern science. And spiritually speaking, every yagya requires cow-derived elements. Every Rudrabhishek, Ganesh Puja, Navratri Homam is incomplete without ghee or curd. Even the Ashirvad or blessing given after puja carries the vibrations of offerings made with these sacred elements. This is not outdated. In fact, it is more relevant today as we battle mental stress, environmental decay, and emotional disconnection. If a listener or reader wants to start today, what is a small yet impactful step they can take toward Gau Seva? Start simple, visit a local Gaushala, offer jaggery or grass, sit quietly beside a cow, and observe the stillness. Sponsor fodder or a calf's medical treatment. If nothing else, just chant the Gau Gayatri mantra and mentally offer your seva. And if you are near Bengaluru, come to Shri Shri Gaushala. We welcome everyone, whether for service, celebration, or simply silence with the cows. On Gopashtami, Janmashtami, or Ekadashi, participate in the rituals. Offer your intentions and watch your life blossom, as Gurudev says. Serve the cow not just for the sake of tradition, but for the awakening of your own consciousness. That's such a profound reminder. Finally, would you share a message for our youth and urban citizens? Dear youth, reconnect with your roots. In cow service, you will find strength, softness, and sanctity all together. Your progress in career and life becomes complete only when grounded in values. Yes, let us bring back Gau Seva not as an obligation but as a celebration. Let's show the world that modernity and divinity can coexist. Come celebrate the Divine Mother, the cow. Come to the Shri Shri Gaushala. Thank you for this conversation, enlightening conversation. Your words remind us that cow service is not just a rural act but a universal responsibility and blessing. Jai Gurudev. Now, you mentioned earlier about specific days like Gopashtami, Ekadashi, Radhashtami, and even birthdays being opportunities for cow service. Now, could you expand on the spiritual significance of these occasions in the context of Gau Seva? Yes, each of these tithis or spiritual calendar days is not just a date but an energetic window. For instance, Gopashtami celebrates the day when Lord Krishna first began tending the cows. It marks the boyhood of the divine, embracing responsibility and seva. On this day, bathing, feeding, decorating, and walking with cows are considered deeply meritorious. Ekadashi and Dwadashi, the 11th and 12th days of the lunar fortnight, are known for purification. Fasting is practiced, but serving a cow on these days is believed to cleanse karmas and align one's subtle body. On Radhashtami and Janmashtami, cow service becomes a symbolic offering to Radha Krishna. Feeding cows jaggery and green grass is a gesture of devotion. Even offering Gau Seva on your birthday is considered auspicious, a way to express gratitude to existence and begin your new year with blessings from Gau Mata. Adding to that, His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji encourages us to link every celebration with Seva, especially Gau Seva, whether it is your wedding anniversary, promotion, or exam result. Offer a small act at a Gaushala, donate fodder, help with the cleaning, or simply bow in reverence. This not only sanctifies your joy but connects it to the web of nature, dharma, and gratitude. Now, what about Panchagavya? It is often mentioned in Ayurveda and Vedic rituals. How does it connect to health and spirituality? Panchagavya is a sacred mixture of five cow derived substances: milk, curd, ghee, gomutra, urine, and gobar or dung. In Ayurveda, it is used in detox therapies, immunity enchantment, and even cancer research. In rituals, it purifies the mind and environment. When used in homas or fire rituals, it is believed to clear negative energies and increase pranic vibration in the surroundings. At Sri Sri Gaushala, we create medicinal Panchagavya products under the guidance of Ayurvedic experts. These include skin ointments, fertilizers, floor cleaners, and even toothpaste, all sustainable and rooted in tradition. You see, gobar or cow dung is a natural antiseptic and mosquito repellent. Gomutra is researched globally for anti-cancer, antibacterial, and antioxidant properties. When you step into a Gaushala, you are not just stepping into a cow shed, you are stepping into a living pharmacy, a laboratory of spiritual and biological harmony. Now, how do you see the global perception on Gau Seva? Are there parallels in other cultures? Indeed, this respect for sacred animal, the natural living, is not limited to India. In ancient Egypt, cows were associated with the goddess Hathor. In Africa and among Native Americans, cows and cattle are seen as life givers. In Bhutan, where gross national happiness is measured, livestock welfare is linked to well being. But what sets Bharat apart is the integration of cow reverence into every facet of life, from medicine to music, farming to festivals. Yes, and many people from the West who visit our Gaushala are moved to tears. They say we had forgotten how to love and be silent. Cows teach us stillness, patience, and compassion. That's why Gurudev started initiatives for international Gaushalas, including cow adoption programs, online seva donations, and interfaith animal welfare dialogue. This isn't about religion, it's about reconnection with the earth. Now, can you share any touching or transformational experience you have witnessed through Gauseva? Oh, so many. I remember a young boy who was non-verbal for years. His parents brought him to Sri Sri Gaushala during Navratri. The boy spent time daily with a gentle white cow named Shivani. He would sit silently, touching her face. On the ninth day, he uttered his first word, Ma. His mother wept. The doctors were stunned. The silent healing presence of Gaumata had reached him where language could not. We have seen depressed youth finding purpose to volunteering here. Some gave up addiction, some reconnected with their elders. One teenage girl wrote, I came to serve cows, but in their eyes I found myself. These stories are not isolated, they happen wherever true seva meets silent love. This is deeply moving. As we near the end of this conversation, what would be your final message to every listener, every devotee, every seeker? Let us not forget the cow is not just sacred, she is central to our spiritual identity, cultural legacy, and ecological future. Gau Seva is not an ancient habit, it's a living call. Whether you live in a city or village, whether you are rich or humble, you can serve. Let us take a sankalpa, a vow on every Ekadashi or Purnima. We will do some act of Gau Seva on our birthdays or festivals. We will dedicate a portion of our joy to the care of Gau Mata. We will visit Gaushalas, teach our children about their value, and invite global awareness of their importance. As Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji says, when your heart becomes vast enough to care for the cow, it becomes vast enough to care for the whole world. Thank you for this conversation will surely awaken countless hearts to remember and revere the sacredness of the cow, not just as an animal, but as a moving temple of grace. Let us all visit Sri Sri Gaushala, offer our seva, and make the earth greener, purer, and more compassionate, one cow at a time. Jai Gau Mata, Jai Gurudev.